My name is Josh Rivers. I am white, British, and African American. You know, I was having a conversation with my friend the other day about what it means to be mixed race, and I think there are these people who think that somehow mixed race people are some sort of salve for racial discrimination and this kind of ignorance that we have around the world. And I think that's so much pressure to put on mixed race people who are trying to figure out within themselves who they are, what to celebrate, what they think, what cultures they're attracted to, what they identify with. And actually, I think it's almost ahistorical to suggest that we are some sort of solution. And I actually think that so often our mixedness, you know, vis-a-vis our light skin or our Eurocentric features is used as a weapon against our black siblings and sisters and brothers. And I think that that's one of the reasons why a few years ago I decided to stop identifying as mixed race and actually to identify as black. I think that for so long I thought mixed race was a way of separating myself from blackness, either because I didn't feel I had any claim to blackness or because I didn't feel welcome within the community. And I think that once I realized that I was using my mixedness, as it were, to separate myself from the struggle or my brothers and sisters and siblings, I realized it was time for me to stop doing that. And since I stopped doing that, something has changed in my mind, in the way that I carry myself, in the way that I feel about myself. And I've learned that my title to blackness has been paid for. You know, my ancestors were some of the first slaves on American soil, and you know, chitlins and collard greens and the N-word and black church and my grandfather being a Baptist preacher, like that, it's the blackness that I know and that I feel so comfortable within. And I also wonder, like, you know, if for someone who's white, British, and African American, like, it feels like my body sometimes, or my mind, or my identity is actually the site of a great conflict. Like, how do you reconcile those two things? And I feel very lucky that I have a white mother who celebrates me identifying as black and who is on this journey with me at the same time to understand both how she can be a better ally to black people and how I can be a better man in the world. So yeah, I think mixed race is beautiful. I think if people have been unified in love to create another human, then that's great, but I certainly don't think that we are the solution to the racial problems we have in the world.